She said, yeah, oh yeah, it's red. She even name dropped the word tumor, and I'm like, all right, so I kind of want to be brief with this video and give you guys an update on my health, because I made my community post yesterday talking about my health ain't doing so well right now. Well, to be honest, it hasn't been doing well at least the past 2 years that I know of. But that's a whole nother thing. But something new just came up recently within like the past week. So the other day I noticed a lump on the back of my neck. Now, this is not the typical, acne. Trust me, I've dealt with acne throughout high school. I'm actually still dealing with some acne now. Not as bad, some flare-ups, not as bad as it was back in the day. So I know this is not like a pimple or anything. It's under the skin, like a nodule. There's no head on it. I know, there's no way it's a pimple. It could be a cyst. After doing some research, it could be a cyst. I'm not too sure, but I do know one thing for sure is that it is starting to spread into other areas of my head. So the first one I noticed was right here. I know you're not going to see it. I'll try to do secondary video shots and probably overlay here of everything that I am talking about. But the first one I noticed, and it's still there, is right here. And you can kind of move it. It's painful to touch. Like, I can feel it when I touch it. That's how I know exactly where it is. And I'll go to bed at night and I'll wake up and there'll be a new bump or anything, like something. And it's just so weird. Like, I'll notice, I'm like, I know I did not have that yesterday. For example, I went to bed last night and I felt a bump right here on my head. I don't know what the deal is. It's not like I'm bumping my head. No. Not falling off the bed or anything. So I don't know what the deal is. I can't make it to the hospital right now. Financial reasons. I just want to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. I know in my community post yesterday I did say that I've been doing very good about posting every 3 days, and now I want to start doing every 2 days. I think I got a little confident when I said that, when I typed that, because I had some bulk videos just ready to go, and I still do. I only have 2 more to post, not including this one. So I'm going to try to keep up. I'm a YouTube partner now. I'm not getting paid or anything on YouTube, but I am now a YouTube partner, so I want to try to take it serious and post even more frequent. There's going to be occasional slip-ups here and there. I can't help that. That's just the way it's going to be. But for the most part, I want to try to stick with every 2-day uploads. Long-form content. Short video is easy to do. Short video is easy. Long-form takes time. I'm a one-man show. It's just me. It takes time to do that stuff. But anyways, yeah, this video is just to give you a heads up on my health. I have not been diagnosed of anything. There's just health problems that run in the family. I wanted to talk about this in another video, like my other health problems, but I'm going to briefly say here, I think I have diabetes. Not kidding. I don't know why someone kid about that anyways. I'm pretty sure I have diabetes. It runs in the family. Yeah, I feel tingling in my feet sometimes. And this is going to sound gross to some people, but I looked it up. It is an indicator of diabetes, at least type 1. Pee inside the toilet, and you can look it up. I've had this as of like at least 2 years ago. You ever heard the saying, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. You know that saying? Well, I haven't like always lived by that, but as a guy, sometimes when you pee, you go to flush and sometimes some does dribble out still. Just the way it is. I know I'm not the only guy where that is the scenario. Well, that pee would cause black mold in the toilet. And I always wondered, what's the deal here? Like, what is this? Well, I looked it up, and this is a long time ago, well over a year ago. I looked it up and it said, early signal of diabetes. Symptom of diabetes. And I'm like, well, it does run in the family. Ironically, it runs in the family, but I don't run. But things like that are going to change. I think I am going to start taking health seriously. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm 28 years old. I have a 6-year-old. She just turned 6, and I want to be around for her. So I think I am going to take my health more serious. Honestly, I don't eat a whole lot. I know I am bigger than I used to be, and there's reasons for that. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's the truth. There are reasons for it, and I've touched base on that in my videos before. It's the fact that I'm not as active is what it is. When I was in Ohio, I never wanted to go outside, and there's reasons for that. I'll probably cover that in the future. There are reasons for that, trust me. But when I was living at home, in my childhood home in the country, I was always outside. I was literally a twig. You can go look at my earliest videos, my very first videos. I was always outside. I was skinny. Well, when I moved out, living in towns, small towns, and there's reasons for it, you know, I'm not going to get into it here. I would never go outside. Never want to go outside. But I've always loved being outside. I love the country. And it's like when I was taken out of the country, I don't know, I just wasn't myself. And I got big. I got big. And I don't like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be around for my daughter. I know I'm only 28 years old. And I'm not as big as some people. You know, there's some people bigger than me. And I don't want to get to that. I don't think I ever will get to that. But my problem is I'm just not active. That was my problem. Because I honestly, I don't eat a lot. I really don't. I'll maybe eat once a day. Now, it is a lot of food when I do go to eat that one time, you know, a lot. But I don't eat, once a day. Maybe some snacking here and there, but not much. And I know that's not good contributing. I'm not saying it is. I know it's not. But I don't really eat a lot. I'm not big on going in and getting fast food. It's all these processed sugars, I'm telling you. RFK Jr., he is on something. I'm telling you right now. Say what you want about the guy, but he is true about that. Because look at these other countries. Look at Italy. They eat so many carbs because of the pasta. Lasagna, pasta. And they're not fat. Majority of they're not fat. There's candies that we have here that are banned in other countries because of the dyes and the chemicals. I'm one of the ones that truly does believe that there is a cure for cancer. I truly do believe there is. They just don't want to come out with it because they would lose out on the millions, if not billions. It has to be billions of dollars in chemotherapy and medications. So I don't know. There we have it. I wanted to do another video in the future talking about the whole diabetes thing, but I'm pretty sure I have it. My brother has it. I'm not really too sure exactly, but somewhere in my relation down the line in the past, he had diabetes and he lost both his legs. It's a very serious thing. I don't know. I guess you could say this is my video where I am also going to say I'm going to start eating better. I got some bananas, but man, fruits and vegetables, that's another thing. What are they doing to our fruits and vegetables? Why do they not last as long as they used to? I'm only 28 years old, but I know when I was younger, fruits and vegetables, they lasted longer. Nowadays, these will go bad instantly. Cucumbers, like a food that I do enjoy doing that is pretty healthy. I've never been a salad person. I'm not that big on, you know, chowing on some lettuce. I mean, I don't mind lettuce. But the closest thing I do eat to it, I think my main thing, my ick about salads is the dressing. I'm a very picky person, but that's good for me because that dressing's not good for you anyway. But something that I do enjoy eating is tomato, onion, and cucumber chopped up in a bowl. Now, I had it last week I ate some. My problem is I like to add a lot of salt, and I know that's not good. I talk a lot with my AI on my phone and was talking, you know, about plans and stuff, meal plans and stuff, and salt, apparently, it's just not good. I'm not good with the nutrition stuff, guys. I'm not. Salt apparently is not good for you, even if you're eating cucumber, tomato, and onion. It's not good for you. Limited versions is okay, but salt in general is not good for you because it retains water, and that water stays in your system. Another food item that I did pick up is 100% lemon juice. Now, if I'm going to drink water, it's got to be ice cold. It's got to have ice. It's got to be the coldest it can get, ice. And I can drink plain water, okay? I know I joke around this channel. In fact, I got a video about to be dropping where I say the words, we don't do water on this channel. Actually, did I already? That video I think already dropped. I think I dropped that one today. I do state in the video, we don't do water on here. When I say those things, it's mainly jokes. Like, I'm okay with water. I drink water. Like, not really, but I'm not like afraid of drinking water. But anyways, the lemon juice. The lemon juice is to put like a tablespoon or whatever with my water. I don't have my Yeti with me, but it's like a big old 64 ounce. It's a Yeti. You guys have seen it in my videos before. Goodwill finds. Love that thing. Honestly, the reason why I got the lemon juice is I don't hate lemons, okay? I love lemons. I use them when I was making my sweet tea, which, speaking of which, I have not made a whole lot of sweet tea this summer. I don't know why, I just haven't. Honestly, it's probably better if I just don't. It's probably my instincts without realizing it. It's all the sugar I had in it. But I love fresh cut lemon. I only made it like twice this year, sweet tea. But I love fresh cut lemon, I do. But the truth is, just like all other fruits, vegetables, they go bad fast. It's like, what chemicals are they putting on our fruits and vegetables, produce, to where they just go bad so fast? I don't know what it is. The stuff goes bad fast. Bananas. Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me started on bananas. I have some, but I do plan on eating them. I don't know. But don't get me wrong, I love fresh cut lemon. But that was my reasoning on getting that, because I looked it up. You know, is 100%. Now this I wanted to get the name brand of, because who really knows about the Great Value? Because Great Value, who really knows if it really is lemon juice or not? I have nothing against generic brands, some generic brands. But this one I for sure. But anyway, I looked up, is this a good substitute for real lemon? And it said, yeah, you know, it's a good substitute, you know, for that. I can drink plain water. I'm not afraid of water. I know I joke on the channel and say, oh, you know, I don't drink water. Water is, you know, I know I joke around about that, but I want some flavor with it. But the water has to be ice cold. I do know that. Water has to be ice cold if I want to drink it. Pop is something I could definitely wean off of, no problem. Definitely. Something I will always love, though, and will never give up is chicken tenders. Like fried chicken. Like fried, you know, chicken tenders. Like, I'm not that big on, like, don't get me wrong, I love some Popeyes, you know, KFC. Well, Popeyes better than KFC. Like that, bone-in chicken, it's all right. But I'd rather just be able to eat, you know, what I make. Eat it all instead of eating around a bone. Now, I do love chicken wings, though. Bone-in, you know, chicken wings, I do love those. But I would never give up chicken. Fried chicken. I can limit my portions, but that's another thing. I've always been pretty big on zero pop, Coke Zero, Big K, Cherry, Cola Zero. And for the most part, I think I am going to limit myself. I'm still going to drink pop. I don't think I'm going to fully get rid of it. I'll slowly wean off of it. But I don't think, I think pop is something I could live from. Sweet tea, I love sweet tea. I could limit myself on that, because when I make like a gallon of that at home, I would typically add 1.5 cups to 2 cups of sugar. I will never drink unsweetened tea I don't think I would. I guess never say never. I don't know. It's like when your health becomes a factor, you start to take it serious. You gotta do something about it before it's too late. But diabetes, it does run in my family. It does. Something to be taken very serious. But I think I do have it. I have not been diagnosed or anything. That's not what this video is about, though, the diabetes thing. The video, because I've been knowing about that for a while. I have all the symptoms. The tingling feet, things like that. Like if I eat a candy bar, I'll feel my feet like tingle. It's the weirdest thing ever. So I'm pretty sure I have diabetes of some sort. Not diagnosed. So I said I just can't get to a hospital, financial problems. It's just the way it is here in the United States. But this video is mainly to talk about these lumps that I'm finding. Like I said, started off here, and then I got one on the back of my head here. Like I said, I know you guys aren't seeing it. I'll try to show as best as I can up close shots. I'll do it at home, like when I have better lighting, and I'll overlay it on here. I instantly started getting another one, like right here, probably about this big on the back of my head, but it's red, and it is very painful to the touch. Problem is, it's been radiating to my ear. So now I'm having the problem here, which is still there, mind you. It's right here. It's radiating here to my ear. Like, that is a problem. And then, like right here, very, very painful. I don't know what the deal is. And it feels like my lymph nodes are swollen. I don't know what's going on, guys. I really don't know. I will say this, when I was cutting my hair, because I cut my own hair, I think I have dandruff. I have dandruff falling out. Yeah. When I cut my, when I do that, I swear I'm seeing dandruff. Gross, I know. When I cut my own hair, I cut my own hair, okay? Sometimes it looks a little funky looking. I don't care, we're not talking about that. When I was cutting my hair, I have my own clippers. They're not like bought secondhand, or because I don't want nobody thinking, well, maybe you got an infection from the clippers. I guess that could be the case, but I'm the one that uses them. But anyways, when I was doing, like, you know, the taking it and fading up and stuff, I wasn't feeling any of this. And that was probably 2 weeks ago. I gave myself a haircut, probably about 2 weeks ago. I've never had this problem any other time. So it's not like, well, I don't know. But how's that explain this right here on my neck? Right there. I've looked up things, folliculitis, which is ingrown hairs. I don't know. I bought medication at Walmart. I bought this tea tree oil. This was very, very expensive. It's like $8. I'll have to use little portions of it and just rub it into my scalp. It's supposed to be very good for you and good for acne. I bought some of this. I love having rubbing alcohol on hand. I got 2 of them. They're like $1.20 something piece. I'm not really probably going to get into telling prices because you guys don't care about that. I just love to have rubbing alcohol on hand. I think it's good for, internet will tell you differently, but I think it's good for acne, getting in and cleaning, because it's rubbing alcohol and I get the highest that I can in the store. I think it's good. It's just good for disinfecting, in my opinion. I purchased some of this hydrocortisone cream. I know some people might be thinking, well, you got the Equate versions of this stuff. There's nothing wrong with the store brand stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. And then I got this antibiotic cream here. Now, I was going to get some of the Bactine, the Equate version of the Bactine, the spray, but I'm pretty sure I have some of that at home in my first aid box. But that is the stuff I got. I want to go home and use this stuff. Like I said, I only have 2 bulk videos ready to go to post. If I don't post it, I posted a video today. If I don't post some videos every, like 2 days from now, it'll be 3, and then 3 just try to even it out. It's just, I don't know. I really got to worry about my health right now. I don't want to take a big hiatus, though, away from the channel. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm getting fancy with word. I've heard that word before, hiatus. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, yeah, so this video is just to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. I don't know. Take this video as I'm going to start eating healthier. You may see me lose weight, meaning I also want to document more, even if I'm not getting on and showing my weight or anything, which I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know. Not that I'm like not conscious or anything. I don't really care about that. That's another thing. Like, things like that don't offend me. I don't have soft skin like that. But I'm gonna start eating more. But this whole head thing, I don't know. I gotta get something figured out, because like I said, it's radiating to different spots. Like, for example, I went to bed last night and I woke up in this specific area right here, and it still is. There's like a nodule there, okay? And I woke up and I also had these marks here on my neck. Probably not seeing it well because of the stupid shade. I don't know what that's all about. Like, I was not scratched. I don't have a cat or anything. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird, funky. It's another thing. My lymph nodes feel swollen. Like right here. Right there. Like, I don't know. And like I said, it's around my ear. How it's radiating from that point there all the way down here, even up into my ear canal right here, like the back there. It's swollen. Like, if you feel them side by side, both sides, it's weird how swollen it is. And it's like, why? What is going on? And that hurts. That hurts to the touch right there. That bone right there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I got to get things figured out. So, I want to give you guys a heads up notice how everything just seems to be radiating from different spots. I know that one in the back of my head right here, I know that is red. I've even asked my mom to look at it, and she said, yeah, oh yeah, it's red. She even name dropped the word tumor, and I'm like, She didn't say that's what it was, but name dropped that and said, well, it could be. And those are things you just don't want to hear. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know.